Hello, everyone, and welcome to StarVaders. Um, we are going to do the challenges for this game. We're going to start with the gunner. Um, and we're going to start with Roxy's challenge. That seems fine. So I've done the first three difficulties. I tried to do a video on the first one. It was so mindlessly easy, and I was, as usual, when I'm learning something, I'm kind of brain dead. So, um, yeah, not very fun. But I went through the first three to see if this would be something I would want to do. And it looks like it is. Once I beat Apocalypse, I got the challenges unlocked. So I'm not going to do all the post-apocalypse, this and that, with every character. I'm going to do the like special challenges that are based on them. And I'm going to maybe do the highest difficulty with them as well. In terms of video format, but everything else I'm not. It's gonna be too much, right? There's 10 characters in the game. It's gonna be 50 videos. Monster Train 2 is coming out soon. I want to play that, so I'm gonna start with the Reckless Roxy. Hyper mode Roxy is really hard, and it's not really good if you've never played the game before. It's gonna be hard for me to explain what's going on. There's gonna be too much going on. It's not gonna make any sense. I think just playing Reckless Roxy first will be better for me to ease everybody in. And then probably each video I don't know if I'm gonna alternate between each character or if I'm just going to do all of Roxy's challenges first, then all of somebody else's. I'll probably just change so we get variety. I don't want to keep playing the same character, so we'll do Reckless Roxy. So this is a challenge. We're gonna get auto bombs. We're going to draw 2 fewer cards on our first turn. Encounters get random modifiers. The bosses are their strongest version. And then this will be our starting deck. So let's just jump right into it. So how a normal run works, we're going to have 3 acts. I have not discovered this boss before, so I have no idea what the boss is going to be. But otherwise, we're going to have 3 combat encounters, a shop, and then the boss. But each run, we go to Bud's Factory, where we get to pick 2 cards to add to our deck. So we're going to maybe add this backtrack. It has a component. And components are basically just extra modifiers that don't initially exist on the card. So we get a free bullet fire from this card. We can move to any tile in the bottom 3 rows, which is pretty good, I think, for what we want to do, actually. We basically have an infinite attack range where we move and attack. And then we have some long range cards. So I think this will work really well. And we get all 0 cost cards in our draw pile, in addition to attacking and doing all of that. I think none of these are free, but that's still fine. This is a really good pickup. This one can move 1 to 4, and when this card becomes burnt, get +1 heatsink for the remainder of the encounter. And it has the component, it unburns itself and becomes frozen when drawn. This is the perfect card, and it will make sense why for those that don't understand the game or don't know the game, this card is literally God tier, what we just got with this component. So I'm going to have to take it as well. Okay. So once you have made your thing, each battle, we get to pick what kind of battle we do. So we'll know which type of enemies we'll get, and we'll also know which type of card we'll get. So this is an upgrade reward. We get to pick 1 to 3, whatever it randomly picks. We get to upgrade that card in our deck. This one will give us an attack card of our choice. This one will have 3 junk cards starting our deck. This one start with 3 of your cards as a pickup on the battlefield, which means you have to go and pick it up. That sounds horrible for this character, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the 3 junk cards for this encounter. Alright, so how this game works, we have invaders coming down to the bottom 3 grids, and once they get here, they'll inflict doom. And so if they remain at the end of the turn, if they're still in these bottom 3 rows, they'll do doom damage. And doom is basically our health, and we lose the game if we reach 5. These invaders can attack us, some of them. And when we take damage, we just add a junk card to our discard. And that's basically how damage works. So here I'm going to go ahead and rush recklessly into the enemy. This is kind of the theme of this challenge, is we can move until we collide with something, but we take damage. So I'll just keep doing that. It seems pretty good. We'll move here. We'll attack the shield. And then I'll throw nothing. So each type of mech, you probably saw near the beginning there was 3 types of mechs. I haven't unlocked one of them. Each one has their own unique energy system. So for this mech, we have heat. So every time we play a card, we gain 1 heat. And we can overheat to play the to go past our mana max. Our max of 3 mana. But if we do that, then the card becomes burnt. And once it's burnt, we can no longer play it. Which is bad. These UFOs die when there's no UFOs next to them. That's why those guys died. So the benefit of this card is that when it becomes burnt, which is when we go over max mana, we get 1 extra max mana, basically, which is what heat sink is. And because of the modifier, when we draw it again, it will unburn itself. So instead of being a useless card, it'll become usable again, and it will stay frozen, which means it does not get discarded. So this card is really powerful right now, and it's going to be our main joy to what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw these cards. We'll see if I get one of the junks, which are free. Okay, the junk card's drawn. And now I can go here, burnt this card. So now we have 4 heat, and when we draw it again, it won't be burnt. So pretty good. But otherwise, we're just going to just keep whacking into here. And we're going to be looking good. So yeah, the theme of this challenge is we're going to get a lot of junk cards, so we need a lot of draw power, and we need junk removal or stuff that lets us reuse junk. So this one has the modifier or the component where we can instead get junk instead of using heat. I'm gonna re-roll this. I don't really like what we have. Now Annihilation is a really good card, but I don't really like that. This is free, so I never have to worry about like junk coinciding with it, and it's a pretty decent card. It's not like the best card, but it's decent. I'll take it as a starting. I can always get rid of it later. All right. So this one doesn't have any extra modifiers. The question mark basically means I've never encountered the enemy before. I'm gonna go ahead and just get an upgrade. I think that's more useful, and I don't have to deal with an extra modifier. So, these guys are fallen angels. They fly away after 2 turns. When destroyed, you get non-fatal doom, but you get more stars. So I actually don't want to kill these guys. Interesting. Alright, we're going to throw some decoy bombs. These are just going to help me draw next turn. We're going to kill here. And then I'm just going to wait a turn. There's not much for me to do. Oh, I do want to detonate them myself. Okay, so I did want to hit that. Okay. I've never actually used these, so I didn't know what they did. Alright, well in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to just do this. We're going to start adding these junk cards to my deck. And we'll just end my turn. These guys have 2 move, which is a little annoying. So, you can heal Doom, so it's not like I have to, like, defend right here. I didn't realize these also drew a card. That's pretty useful. Alright, but we'll do this. We'll do that. I can blow this bomb up and just get rid of him. And then I can burn this card so I can get 1 extra mana. I think that's useful. And then we'll do this. And then we can kind of kill everything. It's pretty good. There we go. So we're looking good. Got good draw power. That's the only thing keeping us from losing. And then we can upgrade one of the cards we have, so we can have this be free. Which I think this card lets us draw free cards, right? I don't know if that counts this, but if it does, then that's really good. This one lets us move and then shoot, which is also very useful. We don't have to. I think I'm going to do that, because having to move and shoot is actually really good in this type of game, so... I could go for a rare card, but that's the really bad modifier I really don't want. Invaders move erratically on their turn, which means they don't move straight, they move randomly, which can be a little annoying. This one, an enemy gets a shield every turn, which is also a little annoying. Actually, this one seems the lesser of two evils. And a rare card would be really good. Or if we can get a legendary card, that would be really good as well. But otherwise, we're just gonna have to pick up these cards we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Unfortunately, I won't be able to burn this card this turn because of how everything's set up. But I think that's fine. I can pick this up and use it. And then as these guys blow up and die, they're going to place more bombs and then keep blowing each other up and dying. So this is actually a really good setup we got here. Yeah, we'll go here. Basically, I gotta hope they blow up bombs. We can re-pick up our cards, so that's fine. I can kind of do this. And these guys will blow up as well. I don't want to burn any of these cards. In case you're wondering, my starter artifact is I draw 2 cards and I get +2 max mana the first time I overheat. That's why you see me, even though I'm only getting 4, I get like 6 on the next following turn. Kind of why you're seeing that. But okay, we're gonna just hit this. We're gonna keep shooting. We're gonna move and shoot here. So all these guys are kind of alone, and then we're gonna move more in the center. Yeah, and this encounter is pretty easy. These guys are really easy. That's why I was like, this encounter is not even that scary. You can kind of see how this bounces 3 times and hits everything, so this is really useful. And then we can just move into range, and then these guys will destroy themselves. There we go. So we have a legendary card, push all entities in a random direction, and then purge this card. This would have been good on like that fight, because we can push stuff into damage range. It's very costly though. I don't know if I really like it. You have to have a deck for it. When you burn another card, play fuel instead. The next attack you play gets +1 repeat. So this is pretty good. You can burn it. You can play basically a card and have this burn instead. It counts as a junk card as well, so we can get it for free. I think this is good for what we're doing. Okay, and then we get to the shop, as promised. And with the shop, let's see. All detonations also fire a bullet in a upward direction. That will work well with the chance to spawn an auto bomb when something dies. That could be usable. And starting the grid with 3 bombs would have been really good with that as well, but we don't have that, unfortunately. And then swap 2 entities. That includes us, so we could just swap the place of 2 things. That's okay. I'm just gonna save my money though. I don't really need any of this. And then we fight the Eclipse. I've never fought this boss before, so this is a new experience for me. So we have these Odish. They shoot down at you. Also move and shoot whenever you play a move card. Oh, that's a little annoying, because everything I'm doing is moving. Ah, okay. Well, that's really annoying. Okay, we'll just shoot here. We will shoot here. We'll shoot here. And then this fuel will get played instead of this card burning. Okay. They shouldn't inflict doom unless they start their turn on there, by the way, which is why these other enemies aren't doing anything, and why I wasn't too concerned. So we'll shoot here twice. We have the Seraph. This detonates and strikes adjacent tiles when destroyed. Also move whenever you play a move card. What a little annoying guy. Okay, we'll do this. I can draw 2 cards and then make all my junk free. I think that's fine. Unless I just don't draw junk. Alright, and we'll burn this card. I kind of have to. Unfortunately, this boss hard counters my build right now because I'm very much a move and shoot kind of build. Which is a little... This is why this counter is actually kind of hurting me a bit. So I'm going to actually shoot here, and then we're going to do this, and then just burn the junk. And these bombs can kind of help me out. Chronosphere, when destroyed, Odious and Seraph are stunned next turn. Until next turn. Sounds like it's going to be something I need to do. We'll shoot here. We will get a junk here. And then I guess I just do this. I think I'm gonna have to take this Doom and just move here. I think that's fine. Oh, I don't have to take it because I have this. Okay. So we can do this twice, so I'm gonna do this. I'll have to move here. I can shoot here. And then I don't have to attack because this will blow it up. Okay. Defeat the Eclipse. Okay, I think destroying these eyes would have stunned them from moving. Okay. Yeah, that was a tough encounter. I don't know how I survived that, but we only took 1 Doom, so that's okay. Cards with fire in their title get +1 repeat and +1 heat cost. That's okay. All bombs are pushed upwards when your turn ends. You have no bomb limit. The first time you shuffle your draw pile each turn, get +2 heat sink this turn. Repeating my fires could be okay, but it's going to be more costly. I'm going to put more burns. Pushing bombs can be good, but I don't know if it's going to be good for this build. Honestly, this is all kind of whatever. I'm going to reroll. This is all kind of like, it doesn't really help my game plan. So something like this, where it's like, oh, bombs cost 1 more and get +1 detonation radius. You can actually fuse that with like Big Bridge, and even that 1 extra shot. Then the Big Fridge would have actually helped with that. Purge first tactic played each encounter, gain a phantom copy of it each turn in your hand. So if I play one of these tactics, I basically get them every turn, which could be useful. So if I get that fuel every turn, that could be really good. Basically, it would mean I would want to constantly be burning cards, right? That could be really useful. But I think I'm just going to get the Fridge. Basically means I can buy 2 cost cards and they'll still cost 1. And if I get another modifier, I can actually benefit. It's not going to have any immediate benefit, but I'm going to just play the long game. So as you can see, when we have Doom, we can go to these bonus encounters to get -1 Doom. It won't help us in this case, but it could help us. I would like to upgrade the fuel if I could, but I don't know if I'm going to get that as my upgrade choice. And I think losing a Doom isn't bad. I think starting with junk cards isn't bad for what we're doing, so. Virus. When the encounter begins, 3 of your cards gain the virus component. Okay. So I'll go ahead and hit here. We'll hit here. It's okay if we don't hit anything, because I just want to burn this right away. So I can get the extra heat. Okay, now we're looking really solid. Unfortunately, this got the virus. That's a little annoying, but we'll go ahead and get rid of these guys. We'll go ahead and shoot here. This will blow up and hit there. That's fine. We'll go here. That one also has the virus, which I don't want, and that one has the virus. Okay, so as long as I don't play those cards, I'm good. But we'll throw these two out so that we can draw some more cards. We haven't drawn a tactic yet. Okay, but we're fine. Yep, that encounter was easy. Our deck is looking pretty solid. Purge this card and all your burnt cards. Create that many sparks in your hand, and sparks are just a free shot. Draw 3 cards. Any card with fire in their name is free. Oh yeah, and when you have this fire component, it does have fire in its name technically, which is a little cool. I think this is good. We need the draw power. And then additional Doom will be channeled from... Additional Invader may start channeling Doom each turn, so it doesn't have to get to the back line. We'll go for the upgrades, because I can deal with this just fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move forward, so I hit this. We're going to shoot you. I'm going to move back, and then I can, at the diagonal, hit this. And then I just don't want to burn that card yet. These guys spawn little webs around them, so you kind of have to hit them twice or do AoE. They're kind of a little annoying like that. So we'll shoot here, we'll shoot here. Okay, and then instead of burning, this card will be played instead. So now I should get a fuel every turn, unless that doesn't count as my first one. Right? Oh no, that was probably a different one I was looking at. Yeah, that was a different one. Never mind, I'm just being dumb. Okay. Yeah, we'll hit here. We'll hit here. We'll shoot here, because we have the nice diagonal. We'll move into range, probably. Yeah, we have the free move and attack. Okay, there we go. And then we win this encounter. Oh, why are you still alive? You had a shield, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we're okay, though. Okay, so we want to upgrade... Spawn a fuel bomb up to 4 spaces away when you would burn a card and detonate this instead. Okay, so it's like a... That's a legendary upgrade. Alright. Let's do it. That sounds really good. Is instead of burning this card? Oh no, it's just when you would burn a card. Okay. I think this says... Ah, I see. It actually changes how this card functions. So this is a free card. Oh wow, this fuel is goated. Alright. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. We could go for the rare card. Holes basically means I don't know what I'm encountering. And it's gonna be a dangerous encounter as well, so... I could deal with this and get another upgrade. We'll see if I get another legendary upgrade. That was really good. But I could also get another upgrade for one of these cards as well. So I don't know. Another rare card wouldn't hurt either. I'm kind of scared. Mostly if the cards I want, like, start on the ground. Mostly for a rough encounter. That's going to be rough. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do here. We're going to fire here. We're gonna shoot like this. We're gonna pre-place. These guys move 2 spaces. No, they just spawn a tick every turn. We'll throw a bomb out. Might as well just shoot it. I think that's fine. But yeah, that fuel bomb is gonna be really good. And it won't purge itself anymore, so we basically get like a solid build going. These guys move when they attack. They don't spawn dooms. They're kind of like whatever. We'll do this. 2 of these out. And then I can move back. These guys will attack me and get junk. They're more annoying. I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with these guys, though. I should be able to do that, though, because I can just do this. There we go. It's fine if you want to destroy yourself. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. I was hoping to get... Okay, that's fine. I was hoping to get, like, a... whatchamacallit? This card. But I didn't get it, so... I could shoot that, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I think I'm just gonna do this. I can at least damage this. We can throw a fuel bomb out, and then I can burn this card, so instead blow that up. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're looking good. The only downside of that is I won't get the +1 because it's not burning, but I think that's fine. So these guys can blow up, and then I can get rid of this. Okay, yeah, we definitely have synergy going on. I'm happy about that. So this one will allow me to burn it, but it's not really a worry anymore, right? I could draw 2 cards with this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna generate 2 cards with this, or draw 2 cards. Draw power is more important. And we have a lot of money, so we can pretty much buy what we want. The first time you purge a card each turn, your next attack is free. You don't really purge anything. The first time you draw a junk or burnt card each turn, draw 1 card. This will be really good for just everything going on. So let's draw that. And then we can restock, and it won't get rid of what we just did. Shuffle your hand and discard into your deck and draw 3. So this will give us like a last-ditch effort. I think this is going to be good. And then with that in mind, then we can make our next attack free. So we can just do that. We're going to be purging that card in particular. Okay, we have a pretty good build. The Hive, I've never fought this boss either. So, I have no idea what's going on. Let's see. A Queen Bee will start channeling +2 Doom when time runs out. Defeat all the Queen Bees to win. Okay, so these are the Queen Bees. They hide in the hives here. Chance to spawn a bee when destroyed. Okay, so I definitely want to destroy those. And then these guard bees charge down when you move under it. And this moves down each turn. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll start destroying these hives because these are going to be annoying. These bombs will help out greatly. Throw this here. We'll have that help blow up. And then I can go ahead and let's just redraw and see what I get. The next attack will be free, so I can go ahead and blow this up like that. Throw another bomb. This bomb can just immediately blow up, which will place more bombs. Then these can blow up, which will place more bombs. And then I don't have one of my overheat cards, so burning would be really bad. So let's not do that right now. Okay, so there's one here, one here. I see. This boss is kind of rough, actually, for what we have, because I need a charge, right? I need a charge and hit queen, so I got rid of one queen right here. Go back. I didn't get to kill the queen. Okay, so we have to. Okay, so we have to do this in the time limit. Got it. Alright, let's shoot here. See if the queen's in there. It's not. We want to move forward. Get this junk card to be free. I can draw here, so these fires are free. And then I want to Ooh, what do I want to do? Next attack is free, and I definitely want to move forward, so let's do this. Let's shoot here. We can throw a bomb here. That's useful. We can shoot here and see if I get the other queen. I didn't. We can draw 2 cards. I can move here. I can fire. I can move and shoot. Okay, the queen didn't appear there. Okay, so the queens are exposed now. I will take 2 doom of damage if these queens survive this turn. But they might not. So I can hit here. Okay, I see when one dies, the others appear. Okay, and it does reset when one dies. Okay, so I'm not completely screwed. These guys just summon 1 doom. These guys just summon 1 doom. Okay. We'll go here. This is just going to kill itself. So let me just start breaking these. I can move and shoot. Start trying to get rid of this. We'll move here. And then I'm fine just going back here and burning so I get more max. I know I don't get another bomb out, but I think I'm fine with that because now I have a lot of heat I can start working with. And then we can kind of set up a little bit of a pathway going forward. We can do this, do this, do this, do that. Draw 2 cards. Shoot there. And then I can get more draw power, which I think is fine. And then we can do this. Okay, the queen is exposed, but I need to burn this card. I just gotta kill one of the queens, right? So with that in mind, just keep shooting. We did find 1. I can throw this out. I can retreat back. And then we have unstable high. Queen may be high inside when destroyed, the B will detonate. Okay, that's fine. We'll draw. We'll shoot. So this is fine to detonate. I'm fine with that. We'll blow this up to smithereens. And then I can move out of the way, and then that will detonate instead. Alright. And so now we have, what, 3 turns to get over here now? So let's see here. How do I want to do this? I'm really not worried about, like, these guys in particular. I do go over the water with these dashes. That's good to know. But yeah, we'll just keep blowing stuff up. Like so. We will draw cards, because I do want to do this. And then instead of this burning, I can detonate that. Actually, I might have messed that up. No, I didn't. Okay, all good. And then just end my turn. I don't know where the queen is. The queen is somewhere over here. Okay, it does tell you. I know it's like back here somewhere. Okay. I think definitely want to make these free. Need to get them out of my deck pronto. Okay, we'll go up here. We will shoot this. Okay, that's a little annoying. Okay, there's the queen bee. Now if I do this, I can actually launch into you, and this will blow up. Here we go. That was a long encounter, but we got it. Woof. Alright, we're looking good. When you burn a card, fire a bullet from each bomb. Each junk will get a random component. I think this is good. It basically means that our junk cards can do stuff other than nothing. which will be good. Okay. This is a permanent modifier. That is something I don't want to do. But we gain 2 copies of a random common artifact. I mean, that's pretty good, but I think I'm going to go for the upgrade. I don't really want to permanently... I don't really have the best AoE, as we've proven in that B fight, so... I really don't want AoE to be the definitive factor of why I lose, so... An Echo Plus. Oh, gosh, I hate these things. So these guys are, like, in the boss rush challenge for Roxy. Oh, they are annoying. And there's actually an Act 3 boss. I think if you get the... I don't want to spoil it for those that don't know, but there's like a... I guess I will, it doesn't matter. It's just a roguelike. There's like a chess-based theme fight, and if you get that one with the Roxy boss rush challenge where you have... It gives you like 3 echoes, and it just... Oh my gosh. That is the most annoying thing, but we don't have to deal with that this time, so I'll happily accept that. Yeah, these guys attack and do doom when you break their shields. So you don't want to break their shields. I should have actually broken this before I did that, but that's fine. We can do this. So I can overheat, break this, and then that will blow it up. There we go. Yeah, these guys move a lot. They are annoying. Okay, we'll echo this, so this is destroyed. We will move into attack range for you. We will shoot you. You can't inflict doom, and then since he's alone, he'll self-destruct. Perfect! And yeah, that angel thing doesn't count as an enemy for whatever reason, so... Okay. So while I'm in attack range, this repeats. That's actually okay. Or we can have this be a draw 5 instead of a draw 3. That would be pretty good. But do we have the mana to use it, right? I actually like the idea of this, so we'll upgrade this. And then I'll just keep upgrading. I think my deck is pretty solid. I'd rather have my cards do more than getting more cards at this point, so... This challenge should be easy enough. When a ghost is destroyed, every other ghost gets immunity, so... It's just how these guys work. And then we can just kill the flea I just got, because what else am I going to do? Can't kill all the ghosts. So these guys are anti-AoE. You basically want good single target against them. This is a new enemy I haven't seen before. Oh, these spawn asteroids every other turn, so I have to kill them fast. Okay. That is fine. Let's kill one of the ghosts. Definitely want to get rid of them. I'll fire at you. Basically don't want you guys spawning anything. We'll move back here, and we'll fire you. We'll throw out this bomb, why not? And then we can move here. And then this bomb will explode the moment I move and shoot, because instead of burning. There we go. So we gotta kill the ghost still. Yeah, this is gonna happen every turn. That's or every other turn. Every other turn. Yeah, that's a little annoying. But we'll do this. And then as you can see, these cards are getting little benefits. Fires a bullet upwards. That's okay. This allows me to draw a card. This one is free bullet. I'd like to actually go like here and shoot like this. So these guys can fire up here and I can get extra money and stuff, so that's okay. And then I can break those shields at least. So yeah, I basically have to kill a ghost every turn, otherwise I'm not getting through. Actually, I think these guys are countered by AoE because they get destroyed at the same time. So me actually not having AoE is actually hurting me right now. And these guys are all kind of lined up as well, so it's like, eh. We'll just blow these guys up. Go here. Okay, I'm fine with what's going on. As long as I'm killing something a turn, I'm okay. And then, yeah, we'll just go back and kill this guy. Alright, looking good. You may move up to 4 tiles first. You may move up to 2 tiles first. I think adding a move to this is probably good. So I'm going to do that. And then this is just a bunch of AoE, but I don't really want to deal with this freaking echo. They're annoying. And spawning webs is annoying. I'll have to pick up some cards, which could be devastating, but... I say devastating, it won't be that bad, but it could be bad. Like, if this fire gets there is actually really inconvenient. And this is actually kind of inconvenient having this here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw this here. We're going to throw out some, actually I'm going to blow it up. We're going to do this. We're going to hit here. We're going to do that. And I'm going to actually burn this card, get my max, and pick this back up because I need that. We'll see when there's a bunch of enemies. Oh boy. Okay, well. We'll do this. I definitely need to kill these guys pronto. Because they're just going to keep summoning stuff, and I don't really like that, so... Okay. I'm going to make my junk cards free. I think that's fine. I can move again. We're going to throw a bomb. Maybe? I don't really want to throw a bomb, though, because I do want my cards to be free. Actually, I can do it this way, right? Because it's instead of burning, right? So, do that. There we go. And then I can keep my move. But look how much is going on. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I'll do this. What I'm going to do is blow you up. Then blow you up. And I can go back over here, blow this up. I can make my junk cards free this turn. I think I'm going to do that. Mostly because I can fire here, I can draw here, fire here, fire here. I don't have the bomb. I think I'm fine just keeping this out of my deck. Like, what harm is it actually causing? Not really much, right? So, this is fine. Okay, so go back here, hurt this. That bomb is there, but I can purge if I need to. I'll just redraw. I'd rather get a hand of 3 or 5 or whatever. Then I can go here, which is a lot better. That bomb is inconveniently placed. But I can at least kill here. We'll go here. This is free, this is free. We can shoot here, we can shoot here. I could throw out some stuff. There we go. And then we can have that blow up. There we go. So I'm trying to slowly get rid of these guys so that they don't keep spawning, because that's kind of what's killing me right now, right? So we go forward, hit this, hit this. We can then fire ahead, fire ahead. These two are going to die to explosions, so I'm fine with that being the way it is. And then we can go back over here and overheat. So now I have a max heat of 6. And now we have... Oh gosh. We have draw potential. Shoot. Draw potential. I wish I could blow that guy up, but I can't. Go here. Shoot that. Get another bomb. Fire diagonally. And then we can just get more draw. That sounds okay. Okay. And now everything is almost dead. I just have to... I don't actually know if these guys, the smaller ones, die if I kill. I actually never paid attention to that. I don't know. No, they don't. Okay. Okay, we'll just move here and get the kill. Alright. So that was a rough encounter, but we didn't take any doom damage, so I would consider that a victory. And here... on an item bomb on the random tile. Fire one bullet upward in a random column above you for each heat in your heat sink. I don't think that gets affected by the other thing, unfortunately. Discard a card in your hand and purge this card. Give it plus repeat for the rest of the encounter. That's actually pretty good. Well, maybe it does get affected by the thing in the last one, but it just wasn't showing. I think getting repeat to something is really strong, though. This ice thing has done nothing. It was pretty much a bad pick in the end, but that's fine. So move to any tile diagonally, get immunity so bombs won't hurt me, and I get to fire while doing that. That seems like a good purchase, and it's free. So I'll take that. And the next attack I play has +2 heat costs, but that doesn't matter because the whatchamacallit, of the bridge. And then I think right now is a good time just to get rid of one of these. These are like kind of hurting my deck. And then we'll give a tip so I can unlock the gotcha machine. So I can spend 5,000 to get a random artifact or a random card. Cool. Yeah, this was the meta progression right here. I basically just finished the meta progression for that, so. Cool. Anyway, the Kraken. I don't think I fought this boss either. I know I fought this boss. This boss is actually pretty easy. We'll see for a movement-based deck like ours, this boss will be really easy. Okay. Yeah, I fought the Kraken. So... let's see what we want to do here. So, definitely being immune is going to be okay. So I can go here, be immune to damage. Throw a bomb here, I guess. Throw these bombs here. And just re-roll. Because I'm in the danger zone, this repeats. Oh boy, oh boy. And then I can make any of these do... I discard this, now I can do that twice every single time. Okay, we're looking good here. So this will hit the bomb. I don't think I care about. We're gonna hit this. And then I can go like this. I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna hit anything like that though, but I can move forward. And then diagonally hit like that. And then the next card is played twice. This turn. Doesn't matter. We can just do this. I don't think it matters too much. Alright, so we can hit here, we can hit here. Fire here. I can move into attack range like so. Fire, fire. And then we can utilize our movement. Oh, I meant to place that somewhere else. That's fine. And then this can just miss because I have nothing to target. That's fine. Boss is still slowly moving ahead, but basically the gimmick, as you can see, of this fight is just keep these guys at bay. Don't let them do anything. Alright, we're in the danger zone, so I might as well... Let's see, I can move into another danger zone. I think I'm going to do that. Let's place twice. We'll fire here. We'll fire here. We'll throw a bomb here. I think that's fine. This doesn't hit anything. Oh, I should have... I keep messing up the order. I could have +1 heat, but I don't, because I keep messing up the order. I don't think it's going to matter. But it's just more annoying than anything, so... I'll do this. Okay, next card is played 3 times, but it costs 1 more. It doesn't matter, because we have this. And we'll just break the shields here so I can quickly do stuff. And then we have... This next one is played 3 times, so we can get into position, like so. We almost have this destroyed. That's pretty good. That is pretty good for sure. And then this guy is going to get closer, which is annoying. But he's going to start inflicting 1 doom if I don't do anything about that. But I can do something about it, so it's fine. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Just throw this out for now. So once we kill the tentacle boss, it's not going to be over. We have a core we have to kill, but the core is really easy to kill, so I'm like not even concerned. We'll go inside here. We're going to do this. Get the danger zone. I don't know what the max hand size is. I guess we'll find out. Blow this up. We'll blow this up as well. I can kind of go back like this, but I don't think it's going to matter. That's fine, because I can get my max heat that I've been desperately needing this whole time, but I've been ignoring. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do this, which will blow this up. Now we can get inside, but we have a shield we have to break through. So we'll have to make do with that. But we can make do with that, for sure. These guys do inflict doom if we leave them alone, these middle ones, so I don't want to do that. We'll just do this, and then I'll move in the center, and I think this is fine. This thing is immune until we can kill all the flesh as well, just so you know. So that is my goal, is to destroy all this flesh and get rid of it. Blow that up, blow that up, blow that up. And then we can draw a card. That's pretty good. We might as well just blow this all up. I don't really care if I take damage. And then we can do, I guess, this, this, this. Hopefully I get bombs. I do. Diagonal's not going to work because there's just too much in the way. Okay, and then we can, I guess, go here, get rid of free junk. Yeah, this is rough. We'll hit this. And we'll move into him. Then we can move into the diagonal, and then we can get the kill. There we go. And then whoever this is will yell at us. But I do not care about story, so... And then we got a new Act 3 boss and a new Act 3 invader. I'm still unlocking stuff. Alright, but that was this challenge. I'm just going to skip the story. Again, I don't care about story for these type of games. I don't think they're ever really good. But, unlock. More meta progression. Got a new pilot. And pack system unlock. Each run, your card and artifact pool will be modified by 3 random chosen packs. Cool. I am still unlocking stuff. I'll check that stuff out later. On my own time. Alright. Also, the challenges don't count as Apocalypse, so I still do not have this character unlocked. But okay. That is gonna do it for this part. It is a very long episode, almost an hour. I beat this challenge with Roxy, got the trophy. And so I guess next time I don't know how I'm gonna cycle through it. I could cycle through each character, but I don't want to just always do the heat mechanic as well. So probably next time I'll move on to the Stinger and just play Shun and use his challenge. He probably has a challenge that's interesting. Looks like hyper mode is every character, so maybe I'm just gonna have to do a hyper mode run it sometime, but then this cold Shun is gonna be something I got to deal with. Is this all character, or is it just all no, they don't. Okay, they're not all hyper, just happens to be those. Yeah, I'll probably do Shun as maybe I'll do the hyper one for Shun next. We'll see, and then I'll learn into other character and we'll move on to that one as well. I just have to win Apocalypse with the Gunner, which is really easy. Apocalypse isn't hard at all. Alright, but I hope you enjoyed the part, and I'll be doing some more of these videos. See you guys then. Take care.